something to scale up, and I'd like to ask your opinion. Why is that? Because there are a lot of windows where you can slot in and engage support, especially with all those tanks being prevalent in the top lane. But everyone seems to be really prioritizing the Nautilus, the Rel, the Leona. Why do you think is that?
Also, well, their itemization at the minute is actually really nice. With the Warmogs just period, it's a really cost-effective item that allows them to be a frontline on a lot weaker of an economy. Something that, you know, supports not frequently getting is that gold. So definitely will struggle if they look for an enchanter who relies very heavily on items for their clock. Already 3 minutes and 3 seconds, ILGA are able to complete the full clear. Already down on that bot side. Most junglers haven't finished it yet.
Oh, they're diving. There's a cleanse from Soldi. He hasn't got the flash, so he's gonna die. Smarty lives somehow with just a sliver of HP, and now they're chasing Danny. He flashed away. Pyok flashes back. One more auto mystic shot should do the trick, and Pyok starts with 2-0.
Okay, so fortunately for Denik, didn't use the teleport earlier on, didn't manage to find a reset at all.
Sort of a Brand or a Karthus, something which you can't dodge their damage. It would feel a little bit iffy, but sometimes when you have a front line, you don't really care about the damage. You just stand back, and those rocks never hit you. Speaking about rocks, Kakan is between a rock and a hard place. Ilgar comes there, but decides against it, leaves his top lane and go out and die from a rock.
Alright, good gank on the top side. Now another fight in the mid lane.
Weird, he's going on low. There's a dash, flash away, but there's a follow-up flash. Manny gets a solo bolo in the mid lane.
And that's been coming, really, hasn't it? Manny has had the run of the show in this mid lane for the most part, up 15 CS, constantly forcing Mirrored back to base. And finally, for GLORE, down on this bot side, the Senna Nautilus, we talked about it being a more scaling-focused pick, but now in trouble as well.
There's Spooky with his ultimate, make sure that the wall falls down. The knock-up, however, make sure that Smarty will go nowhere. Denik flash away just to survive. Not much that he can do, especially with no jungle pressure. Talking about jungle pressure, there's a teleport together with both junglers being there, but the Strode is very, very low and will go down. They will trade Pyok because he couldn't go anywhere even with that flash, and that's a 1-for-1 so far. But Spooky gets a lot of damage dealt in response. They are sniping Smarty, and Kakan tries to run away quickly as possible. There he goes. He angles the ult out and gets the Lucian away to play 1v1 where he just runs to the hills. But you just want her to be there, kind of a utility carry for your team. Whereas Kakan, I think, with no all out, with no summoners at all, he will bid adieu to the color of his screen, just making sure to die as slowly as possible. Robocop. A lot of times already, Zyra's just clearing barons already, and Spooky's cleared as well, like a little baron.
Wow, go very hard.
I mean, what's hard is Manny's attempt to escape, and it's not gonna work at all. That's another pickup from GLORE, who actually gets a gold lead to a sub 1k. The game changes, the focus shifts toward the top side where GLORE knows that they have the first move. That's the flash from Smart, the cleanse flash from Strode to make sure that he survives, and Smart is 1 HP, but Strode, he's burned by the plants. He's using that ultimate from far away, and now the range does pay dividends for the side of ENTROPIQ. They pick up the first kill onto the Ezreal. The HP bars aren't in favor of GLORE, plus Strode can actually heal them with the dawning, piercing shadow, I'm sorry.
No, you're good, don't worry. With ENTROPIQ finding those couple advantages during the fight, means that they're going to have first move as Kakan.
Manny is in a bit of a rough spot, and there's the all-out from Kakan. That's a double shutdown for the side of GLORE, and now they can keep on chasing Ilgar. Plant after plant, spell after spell, he slows and deals a lot of damage towards the ENTROPIQ front line. Okay, and now it's a 4v3.
Time for the dragon in the less than a minute as Mirrored hops over the wall.
Smart is back. They managed to catch out Denik. Denik is not as tanky as he'd wish with those two items. And now GLORE are in a 4v2, 5v2 scenario. They can start out the Baron and they know that they can take it pretty quickly. Spooky, no ultimate, but with his flash available, he is the prime target. They catch him out, he flash away, but that's never enough. Smarty crashes down on him. One more kill to Pyok, and that's Baron for GLORE.
That's going to be the focus for GLORE. Try and take down some of these tier 2 turrets as well. Get a bit of gold in your back pocket. You know, Economy Baron was your first one.
There's an engage. Smarty gets 2, and those 2 explode off the map. They can't move forever. Kakan and Smarty pick up the kills. They don't even care who gets the goal. They just want to control the map. Nani.
To take these turrets, we're not bothered about an extra Cloud Drake at this point in the game. You can see now the rest of GLORE looking to collapse.
Oh, Smarty once again, the flash into Q, into crash down. 2 kills for the side of GLORE, and Smarty has been finding them all.
He really smart, takes the 2-for-1 special as Robocop now also in trouble. Good flash.
Yep, managed to flash away, however, gets still pulled back by the Magnus Storm. Smarty, that means that he can't move the Cassandra, and Strode managed to keep his team quite healthy, but Smarty keeps looking for the angle, and Kakan, he goes all out, maybe the wrong side, but doesn't matter. Strode just runs for dear life, and that life does not exist any longer. The Corki teleports away, connects.
Just keep them busy, find a fight, take down Robocop as well. Kakan doesn't need to kill this Talia here, he's distracting the jungler whilst GLORE take the Baron. Manages to do so because why not, and he's playing Cassante as that Kernick Rookhead.
Engage. Smarty has his flash up and available, plus the ultimate. He's been finding those engages and finds Spook again. Spooky flashes but still dies nevertheless as Robocop gets machine gunned down, with Piok also getting an assist. Manny runs to the hills, nothing remains for them as they're dropping one after the other. Another good engage from Sparty, and that's gonna be the ace.
Wow.
Plus victory for GLORE.
Clean wipe in the base, and ENTROPIQ take their first loss of summer 2024. In the world of Jin Lulu, there's not a right lot that you can do to try and defend against this dive. Looking at a top lane answer now for GLORE. Kakan had a really solid open up to that first game and was able to really be a beast on the Cassante. Instead of locking it back for the second time round, he's going to take a bit of a skill check matchup on that top side. Range versus melee, so has an advantage early on, but the cannon locked in to give an extra layer to the dive now for GLORE.
Have any good tea over there, so it's all fine and good. Now Spooky's in the mid lane.
Okay, there's that Valkyrie, there's that sudden impact as flash forward from Spooky and Mirrored. Actually fancies himself a kill right on back. 1-for-1 trade in the mid lane. Hook down bot side as well, and the re-engage with the Zenith Blade. This may well not pan out as well as you might have hoped. 4th shot ready for Piok, but not quite enough damage.
It tends to be way more vulnerable. Wait, there's a dive brewing.
Channeled up Bolt Breaker, manages to connect it onto Strode. Barrier propped as he tries to dash away. Out from under the turret, and Smarty lands the hook, but they've not found the damage yet. Piok finds the 4th shot, but that is all. A 2-for-1 trade and a double kill to the Zeri. Now in the mid lane, Mirrored as well on his last legs. Frostbomb lands, and an auto from Spooky takes down Mirrored.
I mean, I'm in my dancing spirit because this is a fiesta! What's going on?
Very happy to start on fighting. The lead winners really has to be said. Strode in the bot side for ENTROPIQ, and Spooky as well. 2-0 on... Oh, never mind. Sorry. We're a big fan of mana and health and armor. If we have Jack of all trades in the runes, then we are... You know, building towards quite the ability haste stat line right now. As Mirrored just gets dove in the mid lane. Spooky from Fog of War. A quick little seismic shove, and there goes your mid laner.
I mean, can you even call it a dive if they never even got into the tower trade? Dropping a couple of plates for GLORE, where Vice looking.
Ooh, gonna have to burn that ceaseless resist at some point to get in or out. Goes for neither as the curtain call comes through. Strode barriers to survive the final shot. That's
Spooky's coming.
Dirk doing a lot of damage. A 2v1 in the mid lane finds a kill onto Mirrored, and now Spooky looking to translate that down to the bot side. Seismic shove does go wide. Smarty though, still gonna fall. The Eclipse, the Cleanse, the Ignite comes down. That is 1 for POK. Now how much more can he find? Dodging away now. First Q goes wide from Spooky. Blast Cone over gives him a little bit of time, but there's just not the space, there's just not the distance, and Spooky goes 5-0. He sees himself down in this bot side. Denick misses out on the Zenith Blade, but the hook comes through. Traded back though. Spooky knocked up. Curtain call comes down. 2 lands, 3 blocked by Strode, and the 4th one goes wide. Now the lightning crash comes down. Strode finds 1, and another hook flash forward finds a 2nd. Hook goes wide onto Smarty for the team who won our first match. 300 gold advantage in the mid lane. And now a teleport right on top of a very angry Robocop. Kakan misses the Q. Second ulti to come through now as I predict on the flash doesn't quite work out, but a Kennen goes down all the same. Eyes on Many. He's able to Valkyrie out to safety. That's good enough, but a re-engage as Pyok bends the cleanse. Gets himself out of danger, but his air support has gone much further. A cease and desist to keep the carries alive, but Entropiq collapse once more.
Yep, and I'm looking at the kill score right now, and it paints the whole picture. I don't think I can add anything else. 15 to 5, Entropiq are doing whatever they want all around the map. And all to the bottom lane, they're looking to dive.
Yep, and well, currently what they want is to dive onto Mirrored. From Ilgar, not quite landing onto Spooky. That's a 2-level lead in the jungle matchup alone. Denick has got Flash, has got Leona capabilities. Unfortunately, between the Drake Boop and a little bit of CC from the Nautilus, Leona will still fall. Denick able to, put a little bit of fear into the heart of Pyok, and that's about all. Top side looking for a fight as well. Frostbomb doesn't quite connect, but Spooky's here. Fortunately able to just about get out to safety. And now there's a teleport, actually. Double TPs this time matched. It's a full-on 5 versus 5 in the top side. Mirrored the first one to fall. Kakan going to go down straight after. And now Entropiq are swarming. They are going to collapse onto GLORE. 1 win in the opener of the best of 2, but no more, they say. A hop over the wall from GLORE doing absolute work. And now Denick once again just keeps on going. It's a slow picking off of the pieces from GLORE. Smarty keeping his AD carry alive for as long as possible, but unfortunately his fate is inevitable. One more Zenith Blade lands and one more Q from Stroder takes him down.
He's not throwing rocks or pebbles, he's throwing boulders, he's throwing Malphites on top of the enemy.
And Many here gets to play the privilege of Halo Blade's Cork. He doesn't quite find the kill as Mirrored may well just limp out to safety.
Denick will!
Okay, never mind. The Leona is the one who finds the kill. Solar Flare comes down. Kakan now stunned up, rooted, taken down again. And GLORE, they're just feeding themselves to Entropiq like lambs to the slaughter. Tier 2 turret to fall on this bot side. And whilst
Kakan has won, so figures.
Well, go figure. It's all the turrets, it must be. Oh, Pyok's dead again. And now Spooky looking to find the support as well. Unsuccessful.
20 minutes into the game.
Only 3 items on your jungle. Yeah. Mirrored. I mean, you're dead as well, buddy. I hate to break it to you. The snowball,
14, 1 and 6.
I mean, with Baron at their backs, question becomes how well and how easily can Entropiq close out this game. Expectation is that we're probably not going to see. Yeah, we're probably not going to see this game for too much longer. They have a 14,000 gold lead, nearing on 15,000 at this point. The base broken open with so much ease. Now they're looking to fight on the top side, and Many in a 2 versus 1 actually comes out on top. Curtain Call doesn't find its mark, and now with the Herald and Baron combo,
wait, they have the Herald!
A dangerous, dangerous duo. They're going to look to end this game right here, right now. Dashing into the base is Spooky, flashes out from a dredge line. Many wailing away on this inhibitor. The Nexus turret's in their sights. It's a slow burn. It's a cruel march into the base. But Entropiq, they've done their homework this time round. 21 minutes, 40 seconds into the game. They will demolish GLORE.
Oh, that's a stomp if I've ever seen one. Your 23-minute guess was good, but